Welcome back to another episode of H to M podcast. Last week we did the MBTI test. We did 50% of the MBTI test. So this week we're continuing with the rest of the 50%. We're discovering new things about each other. We are finding things we have in common and such. So join us as we finish the 50%.
Okay, as H already said, I hope you have all listened to the last 50%. Because if you haven't, go back and listen to that one first and then come back to this one. So, we move.
So the first question of the second 50% is, you're drawn to various forms of creative expressions such as writing. I want to say agree because I enjoy writing. I used to write a lot, but not anymore. I'm going to choose agree. Yeah, I'm going to choose agree, but not 100% agree. I bet you didn't know that about me.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I used to write a lot as I want to say when I was in secondary school, I used to write. I still enjoy writing, but not as much.
That's a good thing. Wow, amazing. Not me though. I've chosen my.
Okay, so I'm choosing agree, not 100%, but still agree. So you're choosing what?
Not 100%, but it's disagree.
So opposite of each other. Okay.
Next question. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. All this grammar is neutral for me, I beg.
I want to say agree, not 100%. I'm going to say 50% agree, or maybe 75% agree.
Okay.
I just like facts. Just lay out the facts and leave out your emotions. So 75% agree. Next question. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Neutral. I have to-do list, but I don't, like I previously said in the last episode, I don't need a software or an app for a to-do list. I have a mental to-do list. So
yeah, I agree, but the smallest circle of agree because not each day I have it for each day.
Yeah.
So I agree, but the smallest, the 50% agree. You rarely feel insecure. Agree.
I rarely feel, I do feel insecure sometimes. I'm working on that. So it's not.
I rarely feel, even though it's not like I don't at all. But so let's understand. Let me understand this grammar. Rarely means
like you feel insecure, but not all the time.
Okay, I feel insecure, but not all the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree.
Okay, so for me, it's disagree for me, not 100%, because I think I'm better at that, at not feeling insecure. So I'm going to choose 50% disagree.
Okay.
Next question. You avoid making phone calls. Agree. I do not like phone calls. I prefer text, like maybe WhatsApp or maybe other messengers. I don't know why people want to hear each other's voices.
Depends on my mood though. It depends on my mood and the person I'm trying to talk to. But majorly, my circle is very small, so I'd rather talk on the phone with the people I know.
So for me, if it's people are like in my circle, like my small circle, I would agree with phone calls because I can talk freely. But if it's with other people, I do not like phone calls.
Right.
So I would probably pick neutral for that.
Okay.
So
I rather
so if
call you
it's
up.
me, I prefer text any day, anytime. Even with my close people, I prefer text
Me, I
to
choose
phone
with
calls.
close people. I rather call you than text back and forth.
So I'm going with neutral.
I'm going with disagree. The 75% disagree.
Disagree. Okay. Next.
Next one is you enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints.
Hmm.
Neutral.
Unfamiliar. I would choose agree, but like the smallest agree. Sometimes it's fun to explore. Sometimes, most times, it's just an headache. So agree, but smallest agree.
Mine will be neutral.
So next question, you can easily connect with people you have just met. Hmm. What do you think?
Agree, but maybe the smallest one.
For
Because at
me,
the
it's
end of
the for me, I'm better at it now. The old me would choose 100% disagree, but I'm choosing the 50% disagree.
okay, me, I'm choosing the 75% disagree.
Yeah, I think I'm better. I'm better at connecting.
And then it's even funny here. Even when you try to make friends with some people, it's fun.
I
Next question. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Hmm.
for me it's agree, not 100%, but yes, I'll need to get back on track as soon as possible. So I'm going with 75% agree.
I'll go with 50% agree.
Next question. You are still bothered by mistake that you made a long time ago. Agree. 100% agree. I still think about I, I okay. Quick backstory about one of the mistakes. There was a competition I went to, me and one other person. So we
Mm-hmm.
were asked for the meaning of an abbreviation. It's supposed to be national. It's supposed to be National Youth Service Corps, but I
Right.
said Nigeria Youth Service Corps. I still think about it to this day. Like I just cannot let go. Because of that one question, we didn't win the competition. We were second. It was so painful. I still
Oh,
think about it to this day. I'm sure the other person already forgot about it, but I just cannot let go of that mistake. It still
yeah.
haunts me to this day. Yours is what?
It's same for me. Like agree. Especially when I had a conversation with somebody and probably I spoke one rubbish English
Oh
and I
yeah, that
find
too.
myself in I'll not be playing it back and say, why would you say something like that?
Exactly.
Yes.
Why is our brain wired like this? It's crazy. It's crazy. I wish one day I could just let go. I just forget about the past. I just wish.
Moving on. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. I beg,
Hmm,
who get
disagree.
me?
Interested? I'm not interested whatsoever. No, maybe not 100% disagree, but
Exactly.
I'm mm,
Like
yeah,
10%.
yeah. I'm not interested. So I'm choosing 75% disagree.
Right. Okay. Next question. Your emotions control you more than you control them. No.
No. Mm-mm. What kind of
Yeah.
person? Kind of person will be letting emotion control them? No, we are not like that. So we don't do that here. Oh.
Idea. Oh,
Disagree.
me too. Disagree. 100% for me.
100%. Uh, Next question. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is most logical or efficient. Mm. So this is also facts, emotion. Facts or emotion.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well,
For me, I'm going to agree. Not 100%, but I'll still agree. So sometimes, like I said, just put the emotion aside.
okay, so
So
it
I'm
says,
going to go with 75% agree.
okay, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than
Oh,
on what,
sorry. No, I mean 75% disagree.
right?
Yeah,
Um,
75% disagree.
and so for me, again, I'll say is balance. Balance it. And because the why is neutral for me is because it requires a decision to be made.
Hmm.
So it's balance for me. So neutral. I'll go with neutral.
Next
Next,
question.
um your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent effort.
I don't like anything spontaneous.
I'm the queen of
She's the
spontaneous.
queen of spontaneous. I'm the organized one. I prefer organized and consistent. I do not like spontaneous.
I like spontaneous, sharp, sharp thing.
No. So for me it's going to be disagree, but
Yeah, I'm
not
choosing
100% disagree because sometimes I can be spontaneous too, but
right.
not all the time. So 75% disagree.
So yours is 75% disagree, mine is 75% agree.
Okay, so next question is, when someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. I do not worry about that. I do not wonder.
Exactly. Like
Yeah,
somebody will not have a
how
peaceful
can
life.
you wonder? Like, do people actually
Ah,
do this?
you will not have a
Wow.
peaceful life. You wonder what everybody thinks of you and when they'll be disappointed. Okay, you
Exactly.
don't wonder
Exactly.
like
No,
that here.
we
We
don't do
don't do
that
that.
over here. Oh. 100% disagree. Why would I want to? No, 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 no. Mm-mm.
You disagree 100%. Question. You will love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I agree. 75%
Agree.
agree. 'Cause,
Same
you
here.
know,
100% agree. I just envy people that work from home. Like they don't have to deal with any
with other people
convenience.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I enjoy the work that I do too. I don't have to deal with anybody.
I
Just
envy you. Actually,
go do your
I
thing.
I would love to. I once work from home. I would love to try that again. It was like the best work working experience for me. Sometimes it's good to be around people, but so I'm going to choose 75%.
That's why I chose 75%
So I'm going
agree.
to choose 75%. So
Okay.
next question. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Okay. Pondering abstract philosophical questions. Hmm.
I'll choose
If
neutral.
we are associating this with religion, it's not a waste of time. But if it's like
But if you're doing
anything,
it, it's not also good. It
yeah.
takes times when you ask too many questions like that, it tilts you towards disbelief more than
Mm,
certain.
mm-hmm.
So I'm just
I'm going to
hi.
say, hmm, I'm going to be neutral about this because, like I
Yeah.
said, if we are basing it on religion, it's not a waste of time. But if it's others, zodiac, whatever. It's a waste of time. So I'm going to choose neutral for
I'm
this.
neutral.
Next,
Next, you feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than to quiet, intimate places.
disagree. I prefer quiet, intimate.
Well, I like to agree.
And
If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Yes, sir. I agree.
I agree also. Not 100%, but I agree.
Yeah, 5%. Sometimes I might want to ask somebody else, say, what do you think? If the person
Yes.
says anything contrary to what I already have, I'll just say, okay, thank you. And I still do what I want.
All right. Like, I'll just like, it's not that I needed your input anyway, but thank
Hey,
you.
Abby.
Okay.
Next.
Next question. You often feel overwhelmed. Hmm. On what ground?
Well, we
Say
to
disagree.
take
Maybe like
X
50%
without over.
disagree. I do not feel overwhelmed like all the time. No, I not. It's not often for me. So
So
I'm
decide.
picking yes, disagree, but not 100%.
Yeah, same here. Maybe 75% disagree for me because there's a lot of things that can make me overwhelmed around here. So maybe 75%. Or maybe wait, you often feel not often, but I do feel overwhelmed. So let me
Yeah.
say
There's so many things around people that can cause you to feel overwhelmed, even if you don't want to be overwhelmed.
hmm.
You can't help it sometimes.
You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Oh, the
Oh,
OCD one.
you know, that this is on some kind of OCD level.
Oh yeah, let's say that.
For me, I don't necessarily need to follow every step methodically. As long as
Exactly.
I get that thing done.
The end point. Exactly now. Why must we follow it?
So
Let's say.
so exactly. So for me, I'm disagreeing, but not
Yeah,
100%.
same. Disagreeing, not 100%. Next question. You take it.
You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Creative solution. Yeah. Yeah, agree for me. Agree. Because
Yeah.
sometimes sometimes you have to improvise, like come up with things that are not in the book to solve a problem. So I think I would agree with that. Maybe not 100%, but I'm agreeing.
I'll be neutral because sometimes if it has been done before by some people and they've gotten the result, I beg give me this. Let me just get out. But if it's something some people have not done before and it requires you to think of other solutions outside what nobody has done before, I can be creative then. But if somebody has done it before, I beg, why stress myself? Abeg,
You don't like stress.
I don't. So I just choose neutral, neutral. Next question. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning in a choice. I'll agree, but not 100%.
I'm going to disagree, not 100%. Yeah, I prefer logic
I
to
like it.
emotion anytime.
I like emotion. So, but thankfully,
Emotion can be deceiving.
I
So,
know. Fully for me, I have a logical partner who would bring me back and
well, I
to
do
me
not. So I'm going to go with fully logical.
explain
I do
why I'm decision with emotion, and then I probably realize and do the. But for me, go to is emotion. I go to is
So she's agreeing while I'm disagreeing. I
yep,
disagree. Not 100%, but I
not only
disagree.
as well for me, but I'm agreeing.
Next question. You struggle with deadlines. Hmm, disagree.
I
For
don't.
me,
I just wait until the last minute. So do I? So if I wait until the last minute, does that mean I struggle?
well, I don't know if that's a struggle, but if you are waiting on the until deadline, that says something else.
It's not struggle now. I just choose to wait on.
But why are you not doing that task before the deadline? Why?
Because I feel like I'll get it done before the deadline. No, why do I need to start early?
Okay, and you are trying to act like a buzzer beater. Okay, we see. See, since no, it's not from your explanation. It's not a struggle for you. You just like to wait.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, it's not a struggle for you, but it's not a struggle for me as well. So
I'll choose 50% disagree though, just because I like to wait until the last minute. So
okay. So the last question. Finally, we are almost done. The last question is: you feel confident that things will work out for you? 100% agree. I just feel it inside me, and I just feel like this struggle will not continue like this.
yeah. Yeah.
So we are choosing our gender. I don't know what gender are you,
We don't do all those other things there. Oh.
Yeah. So are we here? Are we at the results?
Yes. I
Okay,
can see
so
it
so
now.
please read out your personality type.
My personality type is an adventurer. Ha.
Ah,
So I'm not introverted, I'm not extroverted, I'm an adventurer. So let me read out um the explanation under it. So as an adventurer, the short code for it is ISFPA. So I'll probably be using that word.
ISF, right? You are an F.
Yes,
Wow,
ISF.
it shows F people are emotional people, so that's not a surprise.
Whatever. Nice happy. So let me read out the explanation here. As an ISFP in bracket adventurer, you are a true artist of life, crafting beauty and meaning in everything you do. Your
Hmm.
creative spirit is matched only by your deep sensitivity to the world around you. You have an uncanny ability to live fully in the present moment, savoring life's experiences through your finely tuned senses. Your spontaneous nature leads you to embrace life's adventures with open arms. You are not one for rigid plans or structures. Exactly. Instead, you prefer to go with the flow, adapting to situations as they rise. Very true. This flexibility allows you to make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Like there's supposed to be a downside to this trait, but I can't see it yet. Okay. Personality traits: I am 69% introverted, 54% observant, 63% feeling, 60% prospecting, 56% assertive.
Okay, so M is obviously the emotional one, according to the 16 personalities and according to what we know. For me, my personality type is architect.
Architect.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So for architect, it's INTJ/A or dash A. I used to be, like I said in the first episode, I had already did this before.
Yeah.
I was INFJ. So
INFJ. is
Yeah,
what?
FJ. FJ is means feeling. I feel instead of thinking. I
So
don't know why that was. But
what did
now
they
it's INTJ. I'm INTJ now.
ING an architect?
Yeah,
They call it right. What did they call you in the other first one? You don't remember?
I cannot remember. First, you possess a rare combination of vision and pragmatism. Your analytical mind constantly seeks to understand the world around you, driven by an insatiable curiosity and desire to improve system and ideas. You approach life with strategic mindset, always looking several steps ahead and planning for various contingencies. That sounds like me. Um, your independent nature is one of your defining characteristics. You value your autonomy and often prefer to work alone, trusting your own judgment and abilities above all else. This self-reliance combined with your intellectual prowess allows you to tackle complex problems with confidence and innovation. Hmm. Okay. For my personality traits, I'm 85% introverted. That's not a surprise. Um, what?
80, did you say 85%?
Yeah,
Wow, that's a lot.
that's a lot. 85%
Yeah.
introverted. 53% intuitive.
Okay.
I'm 58% thinking.
They never at
It's
all.
not
So
that much. It's not that much. Like I said before, I was an F or a F. So it's not that the difference is not that much, but still I'm 58% thinking now. 81% judging. That sounds like me. But that 81% is a lot. 81% is a lot actually. But 57% assertive, not that much.
okay.
Okay, so the downside to this trait is while your rational approach of life serves you well in many situations, it can sometimes create challenges in your personal relationships. You may find emotional expressions and social niceties puzzling or unnecessarily preferring direct communication and logical discussions. Okay. Okay, guys, we've come to the end of this test. Finally, we learned things about ourselves that we didn't know, maybe we might not agree with. Guys, you two should go through the test and let's know what your personality traits are. So see you in the next episode, guys. Over to you, M.
All right, people. It's been fun finding out these things about ourselves. I really, really encourage you guys to try it out and embrace in the good part of it that is explicitly telling you things about yourself, and try to work on the weaknesses. The reason why we are not perfect is because we all have our strengths and our weaknesses. We try to work on our weaknesses and continue to
Mm.
do perfectly well with our strengths, use it to better ourselves and then the world around us. So I would really encourage you guys to go test yourself out and let us know, in the comments. Share with us what your trait is, and let's just have a conversation around it in our comments, or anywhere where we can have this conversation. So thank you for staying with us. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.